If I'm being for real with you, class, I've been planning on making this review since December, so it ain't no time like the present.
Round one.
Like, I can confidently say that Madoka Magica should have changed the way how typical magical girl animes are nowadays. For turning something that looks so, like, you know, sweet and innocent on the surface, but then actually gets dark and gloomy when you start watching it. Like, Madoka Magica just did something that was just right. Like, I'm sorry to say, all these other magical girl animes are either way too happy or this one, and I really do not want to count this one. Like, I never actually got so happy to get clickbaited by an anime before until I started watching this, because looking at this cover art, you're thinking that like you're gonna be going into this shit and it's gonna be like some girly shit, like some freaking, you know, happy-go-lucky crap. Boy, was I wrong. This turned all my expectations of shit. It just flipped it upside down, right side up, and then threw it out the window. Because holy shit. Like, to be honest with you, the signs were there that this isn't going to be your, like, typical anime, people. In the literal first couple of seconds in the opening, you see her sad. Like, this should have been like a red flag of like, oh, wait a minute, this ain't gonna be what I'm thinking that this is gonna be. But I paid that no mind, and to be honest, I'm glad I paid the price, because this anime is top tier. Now, we're kind of going to be going over the plot and like premise of this anime, and we're kind of maybe might get into some spoilers depending on how into it I get into this video. So take this as your spoiler warning for the video. But before you click off, go to my gaming channel. We also go crazy over there, and also join my Discord. We're trying to make that more active. So to touch upon the stuff that I said in the beginning by how this anime is the most clickbait thing, we literally start off the anime inside like this parallel world with our main character Madoka. Now, truly speaking, she does not know where the hell she's at, and neither does the audience. She just knows that she's just in some random ass world, and when she opens up this door, we possibly get hit with probably the most goated soundtrack. When she walks outside, we see that the whole city is just destroyed, just blown up. Everything is just gone. But we see like somebody's fighting this entity or whatever the hell this shit is.
I come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker.
It's almost like they're in the back rooms. And then next thing you know, we just see like this white cat-looking thing talking to Madoka, talking about she can save the world. She can save this situation if he just makes a contract with her. But before we can get any information about what that contract is, she ends up waking up out of her sleep. All of that was a dream. Clicking on the first episode, this anime literally just tells you this is not what you expected when you clicked onto this. We are a long way from moe, okay? This is exactly what the anime is telling you. We are a long way from what you know about magical girls, because this is dark. But after getting hit with like, you know, that sequence of events, we pretty much just see that Madoka goes through her entire like school life. She's hanging out with her friends. We meet some of the side characters and stuff like that. And you already know the whole same anime trope to where like there's a new student, blah 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 blah. This is the same person that she saw in the dream, so Madoka's kind of like tweaking out a little bit. So after going through that whole thing, we see her at the mall with her friends, and then she start hearing like a whole entire voice inside of her head calling for help that ends up leading her to the back rooms. Now in these back rooms, there is a lot of things that are going on. Some things are spawning. We see that the girl that she saw in her dreams pull up to like save her life, but in terms, she pretty much gives her a warning to never make a contract with that white cat. Speaking of, his name is Cube, but then she ends up getting maced with the fire extinguisher. Now, the back rooms that they got placed into are called like the Witch's Domain expansion. That's pretty much what I'm calling them. I actually forgot the official name that they call this whole place, so I'm just calling it the Witch's Domain. Okay, and while they're inside this domain, a bunch of things will spawn and when it will try to kill them, and the only way that you're going to be able to defeat them is if you are a magical girl. Speaking of, here's another one right now with this brand new blonde hair character. Her name is Mume. I'm calling her Mume because the actual pronunciation to her name is mommy, and I'm not going to be over here having people think that I'm weird calling her mommy when her name is actually spelt like that, so I'm calling her Mume. But she pretty much came out the gates blamming. Literally, she spawning all of these guns like she's the sister of Gilgamesh. So we're pretty much getting all of that settled down and destroying the witch's domain expansion. They saved the little cat guy and they healed him up. And here's where I'm literally going to say in this review that my guy Kyubey did not do nothing wrong. I know I'm gonna get some people talking about no, he manipulated them and lied to them throughout the entire series. No, the hell he didn't. We literally said in first hand, you can ask me anything and I will answer it. And he did answer a bunch of questions truthfully. All they had to do was just ask the right questions. But to be honest with you, that's a whole other video for another day. Just know that my boy Kyubey is technically innocent. Technically. Now, everything that kind of just happened along what I just went over kind of only happened in the first episode of the anime, and I kind of don't want to spoil anything else because this anime is just something that you just have to sit down and watch for yourself and experience anything spoil free. But what I am going to go over next is like the manga portion, because to be honest, I didn't even know that they had a manga until like last month. And I picked all 3 of them up. Yes, there's only 3 volumes for the whole entire anime. Whoever did this, you deserve 5 stars, golden stars. You deserve everything, because everything from the panels is bar for bar in the anime. I cannot see any difference from here, except for one thing, and that's getting back on Kyubey. Because for some reason, the anime did not want to give this man no facial expressions. None whatsoever. This man is just looking cold, dead, staring into the camera. There is no smile, there is nothing, no frown or anything. But in the manga, this man actually has facial expressions. And to be honest with you, I find that to be a lot more creepier than him staring into my soul. Especially like the one manga panel to where Homura pretty much confronts him and tells him that he's something. I forget what it is, but I'm gonna throw up the panel. Like, look how goaty he looks. This is aura farming, if I do say so myself. Like, I would truly try my best to like do a comparison to like the scene in the anime and the mangas, but I can only try my best because shit, time is only limited and I'm not gonna be going through this shit frame by frame. Truly speaking, just like talking about the anime and the manga is just only tapping into the surface of this series, because we gotta also talk about the movies that I didn't watch. Then we also gotta talk about like the other side series that they had with like different characters, but then even the main characters in that series make a cameo. And being for real with you, that was an Avengers level pull-up, if I do say so myself. Like, truly speaking, if you did not see this anime, or if you haven't seen it, I will really say pick it up. You would not regret it. I think I say that for like every review that I have ever done, but it's true. All I do is review bangers. What do I say? But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that I was spitting in this review? Have you guys seen this anime? Have you not seen this anime? Do you not like it? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. And while you're down there, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you guys want more anime content. We're trying to get to 1K. But with that being said, that's the bell. Pack your bags. Class dismissed.